What does these two books and this have in common? Well, won't you like to know? Before I find out what's inside that, let's talk about this nice little project that we end up having and this nice little book that we end up getting. This is Bang, the Ballad of the Tiger. This is volume 2 and volume 1. So this is 2 different volumes. Why is that playing a big role into it? Well, this is the Kickstarter for volume 3. I ended up going over, this is by Josh Greathouse, that ended up making the entire Bang, the Ballad of the Tiger. And that's his little baby. He writes it, he draws it, he ends up making it. He had a tier where you can end up having a nice little fancy picture made, drawn by him, send it out, and then you also end up getting a copy of their volume of Bang. I want to be diving in and going over with that. But before I ended up doing that, I believe you can end up picking it over at Panelbound Comics, where you can use the discount code UpFitWithJack to save $2 off. Or if you happen to have 4 or more books, you can use the code Jacket together to save 5% off your entire order instead. Orders of $30 or more ends up getting free medium mail shipping. So you end up seeing how bomb-proof the shipping is with PVC. I ended up ordering an extra set, Bang Volume 1, 2, and 3. Stay tuned whenever the review video drops. We'll end up having that broken down. We're going to have a nice little giveaway over on our YouTube channel. So if you're not following that, go over and follow us over there. Hit that little subscribe button, hit that little bell to be notified whenever we come off new content. And that way you don't miss our review video and your opportunity to win Volume 1, 2, and 3 of Bang, the Ballad of the Tiger. Thank you, Josh, for his awesome little project. And thank you for hooking us up. So, without further ado, let's dive in and see what we have inside. Yeah, shame. It made the entire distance to get here, and then I'd be the one that bends it. Very well packed, though. Very well packed. And honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing what we end up having here. We talked about it for a hot second, and I'm excited. So we'll start off with this little envelope. I think you're going to be able to guess what's inside this envelope. Volume 3. Gotta protect that from the kitty. We got Volume 3 of Bang. Note to self, put a clever, witty, and snarky quote here. Our Greathouse 2025. What's also unique is he tends to do this with all his in-depth books. He ends up going over and putting a little fancy art inside the back. Lisa Page, thank you for supporting. Greathouse. It's exciting. Now we ended up having all 3 different volumes. So that review is going to be very nice. All right, the moment of truth. The part that we've been looking forward to. The part I can't wait for. The thing that has been driving me nuts all day. So we were talking back and forth, and we know, well, I'm just a little bit of a Thundercats fan. So he asked me what the idea would be. I'm like, Thundercats, well, like in a classic uniform. And he said, for Zeta, I have a feeling that's coming over with it. So I'm like, sure, whatever you end up doing. Ooh, I got a bookmark. Bookmark. Here we go. Check that out. Has Cat Slayer, has Jackalman, has a Reptilian, and has Lionel right there rocking it out with the Sword of Omens all. It's also autographed by him. Watercolor, little mixed media. I love it. Crazy fact, the person that voices Lionel also voiced Jackalman. So it's a win-win situation. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but either way, that's awesome. Sword of Omens with the Eye of Thundera. And a nice battle action. I gotta end up getting this in a frame. And I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to redo the wall just a little bit to be able to work this in. But Josh, You knocked her out. This is awesome. Especially, I know this is crazy. I love the classic costume that comes over with it, and I'm glad you ended up rolling out with that. Looks like this is more of a mixed media, to be completely honest. It looks like we got some colored pencils, got some watercolor, and obviously some inks. Definitely awesome. Oh man. It looks like we got an axe that's right there that's fallen over with it, so it looks like there's been a battle. We got a little monkey in right there. Jackalman, reptilian, cat's lair protecting that. A big old tree. This is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Holy smokes, in the face. Thanks, Josh. It's an awesome way of hooking it up. And I'm going to have a link over to it. And he also has a YouTube channel, I noticed. I don't know what exactly what he posts over there, but I'll have a tag over to that. I'll have a tag over to everything that's going over. And like I said, I'm going to end up making a review video. And that's going to be having a specifically over on YouTube. That's going to be the place that's going to have a set of Bang, so that you can get volume 1, 2, and 3. It's only going to be on YouTube, and it's going to be specifically within the United States. Stay tuned. Details of that will be coming down in the review video of how you're going to be able to enter to be able to win your very own set of Bang, the Ballad of the Tiger. That's right. I finally got it right on the last time around. Woo! But you're going to be able to get the entire set, be able to be right up there with what he has released. And guys, this is as independent can get. This is kind of like how like the Ninja Turtles was, where they ended up coming out. He actually prints it. Well, he gets it printed. He ends up drawing it. He ends up writing it. I can't say more. It is amazing. It's an awesome little project, and I was glad to be able to fund this project. And I was so glad that he was able to get the entire project fully funded. Congratulations, Josh, on having a successful Kickstarter. And may you have a bright future going on forward. And there'll be many, many different times that we end up covering Bang. Thank you for watching. And until next time, we'll see you later.